Sun, moon, rising anywhere in your chart, not Aries. Let me read you something. I got these two cards that fell out. Okay. And all right, so we got kicked off. What's going on? Sharon. I don't know why it kicked off, but you need to start laughing. And the reason I'm saying that is because for a lot of you guys, you have people that are defense. They want you to be in this energy of defense. They want to create conflict. Did you see how I don't even know why these effects are on there, but it shut off. I had to get back on. Protect your energy, your mind, baby. Because as I was setting up for you, like I said, there's conflict coming, but you're going to fight it differently. And these people are mad. They're mad. They think you're alone. And if you're kind of spiritual or you're heading that way, you're going to realize one thing, because I'm talking to Aries somewhere in your chart, heavily in your chart. And it could be, the Aries could be in a part of your chart where you need to strengthen, make it straighten, be confident. And this is something from childhood. Thank you for the what is it, a goat? And you see, this person is looking towards the light, but look at the ancestors. So this is almost like you're standing on the top for the people coming towards you, but they don't know that you're so protected. So instead of wasting your energy being mad, because Aries, this weekend, starting today, Friday, the portal is tomorrow. In another country, like the other side of the world, it's already 6/6. So it's important that you stay grounded. You stay around the people that really love you, that really are there for you, not the fake. And you're going to realize that some people that you have around you are not really counting for you. Aries sun, baby, oof, you on point. Look, they are free, but where are they going? See, this is the bottom right here. There's a plane. If you're dealing with somebody that is not really coming towards you, thank you for the rose. Like they tell you, hey, I'm free, I want to be with you, but they're not really showing the actions to want to be with you. Don't be defensive. Pull your energy back. Know that you're not alone. You have your ancestors and they want to pick you up on this pedestal so you can see the true intentions of the person that you're dealing with in love, friendship, or family. There's three. The number three could be important for you guys. And what's happening is on a spiritual, because remember, it happens there. I'm talking to my Aries that have been feeling just feeling like this anger within you, and you don't want to explode. And you're not supposed to, because in the past, you could have had people that baited you and then they pointed the finger. You see how Aries is acting? Aries is dangerous. And man, you're talking about like you pull back. This could be something that maybe a year, 6 months. The number three is very important. 3 years ago, 3 months, 3 weeks, maybe 3 days ago. Pull your energy back. 6/6 Porter is about love. Somebody wants to take off with your energy when it comes to love. And over here, this card is another yellow. Yellow is important for you. And the number 119. So that could be you're dealing with somebody that's born in November 9th. And the number three, I didn't even notice it. Look, the number three, you're meant to take off. Don't allow somebody to take your energy, Aries. And if some of you Aries are on the opposite side, because you're not going to be on the same page, just know if you're doing somebody wrong, you have time to switch it around. We all come here to learn. If you're a cross watcher, you're not going to be able to hold back Aries no more. You're not going to be able to, because this could be a cross watcher, a person that smiles in your face, Aries. This could be a parental figure I just heard. They want you to succeed, but not to leave. What is all right? I'm going back again. See how it's cutting off? Guys, if when it cut off, you have a parental figure that doesn't want you to succeed. It's not that. They don't want to be alone. They're afraid. But that's not your problem. This person doesn't know how to communicate and it's sabotaging you. And how do you handle that? With love. And you could be infinite. I already tried with love. Sometimes you just have to walk away. There's something they got to work on, but for themselves. If this is a parental figure, you're bending backwards. It's holding you back, and you got to make a choice. You pick God or you pick, a person. God is a jealous God. So, with the number 3, if you're about to take off, you have something that within you already want to do. You've been wanting to do it. Okay, I'm gonna split this one, and it says right here, look, 116. Check that angel number. It says they were a good friend to you, but circumstances or people may have pulled you apart. See, I'm telling you, these cards don't lie. I'm gonna split it again. Look, it says stop. Don't respect other people's boundaries. They don't respect other people's boundaries and their bodies. Motherfucker doesn't understand the word no. So, guys, you're dealing with an ex. I hate to tell you, this could be even a parent. This could be a father figure or a mother figure. They say their ex is the toxic one. Truth be told, the opposite is true. So if this is a person that you barely met and they're already talking bad about the ex, what does that tell you? In the past, you could have took that like you were naive, like you really believed it. If this is you, Aries, people ain't believing you. If you're a cross watcher, bitch, you're getting called out. This could have affected your finances. And with that plane, it's like you're about to take off. You're gonna have to make this change, but you got to do it within you. You got to trust your gut feelings, your intuition. You got to trust God most importantly. Let me give you one more of these, okay? Look, it's gonna take you gaining momentum. I have enough stalkers. Good. At first I asked God and he goes, I'll handle it. You just keep moving forward. And then when he tells me to stop, I stop. And in that moment, he sees he knows already. He stopped me right there. He knows already their intentions, but he does it for the people around it that person is gathering, and allows God allows them to really look at the person like, why are we chasing? Why are we affecting Aries? Why are we affecting this person? And if they don't pay attention to what's really happening, who they're actually following, because if you're stalking somebody, you're trying to stop them like from taking off, from meeting their purpose. What do you think is going to happen? Because in the past, many lives have been destroyed. And you might say, because I heard, well, what happened? How come they didn't get karma? Why? Because they still seek revenge, and people didn't know that. That's why you might see a person that gets destroyed and they don't really take off. But when you pull back and you trust God and you say, God, I can't do it, you handle it. And while you're in waiting, you're actually what? You're doing your skill, your talent. You're not sitting around trying to gossip or do negative things. You can sit patient, but work on your talent, your gift. Allow God to handle that. That's for somebody out there. Okay. The endings, and this could be even you. While you're in the patient era, think about it. You sit down, you take inventory of what you've done in the past, ask forgiveness for yourself, for other people. And, this is a difficult chapter, it says right here. It's closing, but you're accepting it. You're not going to, this is for the ones that don't want to seek revenge. You can lay down and you can say, God, where did I go wrong? I want to be victorious. I'm talking to my ladies and my men right here. For my Aries, man, or mercy. This thing keeps cutting off. I don't know. Let me check real quick. Mm, let me see if I can fix this thing. Mhm. All right. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. So you see that interruption I was getting because it started blinking on here. And God is gonna give you, like, you're gonna get I heard notification, you're gonna have guidance. Don't react, don't take action like you have in the past. Be patient. 3 times or 4 times this thing um it turned off. I had to get back. So here's this: lay down, accept the betrayal, but don't accept it personally. Don't take it personally. Sit back, reflect, and really look to God for the answers, not nobody else. Because look, you're gonna get that inspiration of where you need to go, move around. Maybe you have to weave in and out. And instead of burning a bridge with the Most High, sit there and dwell on it. If somebody burns a bridge with you, don't dwell on it. If you do dwell on it, it's gonna be for your understanding, but not to cause you the pain that person is intending. When somebody goes no contact, doesn't give you closure, and burns a bridge, it it's demonic. It keeps you hanging on. That energetic cord, even though you broke, you know, contact, there's an energetic cord towards you in the spirit realm. So, forgive yourself, dwell, go within, let it go underneath, water underneath the bridge. I heard. Be stable, calling your energy back. And this is going to make you move forward. This weekend, for some of you guys, you could have, like I said, this is going to be something, and it's pertaining. See, this person is going to be in the spirit realm. This person's already going to look old. You're going to pull the energy, whatever they took in the spirit realm. A lot of you guys, you don't even know. You're looking at 3D, but it's happening in the spirit realm. See the clarity. You're going to get this clarity. This person, whoever took from you, look at God telling them, you could fool anybody. Anybody, you can fool anybody, but you can't fool me, bitch. The truth is gonna come out. You just gotta maintain your emotions, baby. Be stable. A lot of it, if you're wondering, guys, what you've been through, this is gonna be Aries. Anybody, just give you game. When they cause a betrayal, when they cause you any kind of infliction, any kind to just throw you off track. Like, you could be walking down with your girls, you're in the mall, you're having a good time, and another bitch sees you with your group. There's a jealousy that comes within. So they come to disrupt, and they'll do it how? By, starting drama. And as a unit, you guys have to maintain positivity, because that person, if they know the spirit shit, it's almost like they throw a bone in there. And any of your group, you guys have to know this shit. They, with anger, they lock in with the energetic cord, is what I'm hearing. But for you, and you might say, I don't, what about, who cares? It's 6 of us. The number 6 just came out again. Doesn't matter. If you really sit down, none of you 6, if you have a group of 6 friends that you're really close to or business related, they're not all the same. Really observe. Like when Jesus was sitting down, I don't know why this is coming through. He knew. He didn't say it. He knew everybody in the table. Aries. I'm wiping my face. I don't know why, but one of you guys, there's a person that does it. And this person is trying to distract this curiosity that you have, where you're being led to for your development in the spiritual, but for you to progress, like, move forward. It says you are eager to learn and uncover new truths. Stay open-minded and explore your ideas. Okay? But balance enthusiasm with thoughtful reflection. It was upside down. There's something that this could be past, and you're like this close. Like you're like this close, man or woman. I'm telling you. Yes, you're about to discover it. You're this close, but you have to laugh. Why is laughter very important? Because the minute you find out that thing that was holding you back, because anger and they're holding, like, you know it. But whatever it is, that when you start to remember whether it was the betrayal and you're looking at these fuckers, I want to tell you, but I can't tell you. Just know, laugh. Because that energy that you've been having within you, that hurt, that pain, yeah, they fucking got one over you. And what? That was a reaction from your ancestors. Who cares? When you find out, let me show you. I put half here, there, and then this one here. This is gonna be important. Pay attention. This one is, but I had to split it. That's what they said. See, if you don't move forward, trusting your intuition and who you serve, there's gonna be, for some of you guys, you're influenced by somebody else. Why? Why are you doing that? You don't need nobody but God. Like, yo, this one is important, but this one, man or woman, this, why are you second guessing yourself? Who are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Are you afraid to be alone? Remember, go back to the beginning. And there's they said 3 or 4 times when the video went blank. Something, when you watch that blank, pause it. Do a couple, they said 3 breaths. It's gonna unlock something within you that has been holding you back, or a person that has been holding you back. But they need you to laugh. Don't give it the power of anger. And you're not behind. That's that's very important. You know that. See? See that? What do you see in here? Pay attention. This is game right here. This is something very important. Exploitation. It says a spark of curiosity is urging you to explore new ideas and directions. This is a time to discover and learning. Aprende. No seas tan cabezón, cabezona. You don't need nobody else. And there's somebody close to you. Aries, sun, moon, rising, anywhere in your chart. But the Aries energy, even with the woman, like, yo, you have a way of doing things, and they fucking bite off your shit. And then you back up. And your ancestors are like, not no more. God is like, yo, I gave you this spark. And they're still like, ay, but, ¿qué? This is a time to discover and learning how to put your boundaries. But it says, trust your authentic or enthusiasm. Whose relative passed over stuttered? Like, yo, they're like, enthusiasm. And yo, even if he had the stutter, for some of you guys, it's a lady, she made bread. O sea, one of them cooked and the other one knew how to make money, even though he stuttered. I don't know who that is for. It says, and embraced the adventure growth. Adventure growth. Every step forward holds a promise of exciting possibilities. whoever your ancestor is that you've been thinking or you're thinking of, or it came right now with those three. The three, when you rewind it, it's gonna be three. One of those blank. I think the screen went blank. It's gonna pop up in your head. And I'm gonna show it to you now. And it's gonna bring you harmony. It's gonna bring you unity. If you have a family, it's gonna bring you more union. There's a conflict for some of you guys in a union, and it's spiritual. It's gonna require you to laugh. I don't know why. Just start laughing. Maybe that vibration of you laughing, like be in your house right now and and laugh. And you're gonna look at me, but why? Am I crazy? You don't have to smoke. You don't gotta do nothing. When you laugh, you watch who runs quick in to see you or in your room. If you're in the house, just start laughing. And there's something that's gonna click in your mind. I can't tell you what that is, but there's something, that vibration, whoever comes to you, look, you're gonna there's gonna be a spiritual thing that's gonna open your veil, and you're gonna look, but you're gonna look with love. You're gonna be able to see something that you've been neglecting, I heard. And it could be a reflection of you, that the whole time, laughter, love cures everything. This is gonna bring you to what? To creation. You have everything you need. Stop listening to whatever is inside of you. You have everything you need. And whoever that is that's coming into you in the spiritual realm to take something from you because you feel empty, you're going to understand. You're going to break it with this laughter. But the minute you stay angry, you're going to stay like this. You don't even have to fight. You're going to understand, like, yo, that simple, infinite. Yeah, bitch, that simple, man or woman. Hit the like button. At least hit the like button. Because this is a heartbreak that has to do from past generation. And if you really research, you would understand. And it's tied to some emotions. And some of you guys have been doing the work. Like, look, with this intuition and back and forth, back and forth. Maybe this is your confirmation. What you give, it comes back to you. And some of you guys, you gave and it didn't come back to you. Why? Because it was this close to getting there. And you fumble, like it resets. Maybe in the past you were like, yo, you were meant to give and you didn't. You held back. Well, I only had five. Yeah. I don't know why I'm here. It's just like that guy that came up running to Jesus. He had everything, a king. I have everything, Jesus. Da, da, da. What do I just need? He needed just that love within. You could have everything you want, everything, but you might not be happy. And a lot of bitches will say, I could do whatever with money. Yeah. But they'll be smashing your ass, but for what? It's not really them. They're there for an intention of money. O sea, that's not the happiness. You could have both. When you're creating it from inside, I don't know who needs to hear it. And that person, when God told him, sell everything and come this way. My motherfucker thought twice. I don't know about that. He would have had it all. It was a test. So there's a test that you're going through, and you don't have to be. It's going to be for all of you guys different. You see the full moon right there, the two pillars, and that could mean too, guys. You have somebody that is looking into your life, and it's going to be exposed. This person, you could have somebody that you're going to laugh at this bitch that was maybe they're this close. It could be within your family, and you're gonna laugh how confident this person thought they were gonna destroy you. And just with the laugh, you destroy their whole plans. Bitch. Look, you and this is the way this is set up here for some of you guys. I'm going to close it out with this. Look, you have the harmony. They want me to read it. It says, "A time of deep emotional fulfillment has arrived. Your relationships are thriving, bringing peace and joy, celebrating the love and harmony you've cultivated." Okay, this is the moment of alignment and gratitude. And when I was reading this, I feel that some of you guys, you could be looking back and you're saying, Infinite, I had. Okay. And when everything was taken, is it possible that somebody behind your back was attacking your union? Yes. I heard yes. Because we have the union here. And look, but this person, they turned their back on God, not just you. But you have a vibration of anger, and you're just, I heard you want to take off. Like in the beginning, we saw this plane, the number 3. Get into your energy, man or woman, like this. See, even the kitty cat's like, bitch, you're not gonna let nobody play with it. And you're like, no, because it could be due to a sexual tie. I'm hearing this is you pulling your energy, and this fell. This fell. So it could be that whatever was separated, let it go. Trust God. If you're the cross watcher, or you are the person that did magic to maintain this relationship, this union, yeah, you have to pay the price. Look, accept accept the struggle. If you wasn't the one that did magic to break this relationship, trust me, you're gonna see them struggle for doing what they did behind your back. And in order for you to have security, you have to only think about who's your master, the dark or the light. That's how they wanted me to rephrase it. Who? Because look, rest and security, and you will get a union. Whoever took a person from you with magic, even if they had the free will as well, even if you say, well, they had magic, still allow God to give you something new. Look what you have. The union, if you rest, this is you trusting in God. And look, the union that you've been wanting, which means another person is coming with fortune. As long as you, damn, hold on. I'm going to end it right there. They said, stop it. You're going to have to do the work. You're going to have to put in the work. Right there. Arriba. I don't know. There's somebody that if you do give advice and you were hurt, this is not for all of you guys. I don't know. They just jumped in. If you do any kind of work like this, or you coach, and if you have any resentment and you lead like women or men in a different direction because of your bitterness, yo, that card that flew out, you're going to live in this energy because of your bitterness and you not loving the way other people want to advance and succeed. It doesn't give you the right to fuck up somebody else's. You too have the opportunity to attract new love. I don't know who that was for somebody, because this shit flew out. See, you have the opportunity to go into battle, whichever you want to look at it. Gossiping, ruining, slandering. When you do that, you ruin a person's reputation. It says it in the Bible. Hold on to your reputation. But if somebody hurts you in that way, they don't know how it feels until they're sitting in the same position. You don't even have to fight it. You don't have to fight it. See, everything they're throwing, you stay in the light. Because if you do this weekend, if whatever comes up, they want this flew out. This is deception. This is You carrying other people's burdens that you never had to, and when you allow God, like, carry these burdens, God, you know this isn't this wasn't fair, and you're going towards the light. That's why it flew this way. Choose your battles wisely. This fortune and union, this could be even with you, but Aries, whoever played with you, they played with your confidence, and you're gonna know if this is you. Put in the comments. In the comments, yeah. Because look, yo, you were so confident, Aries, my ladies. You were so fucking confident. And you put this relationship above God, which is, you know, so confident. Whoever took this confident, thank you. Thank you for the two. Whoever took this confident, pull that energy back. Pull it, meditate. Because it was yours. It was your gift. See, the cat, you're in control of this in black darkness. You could be dark as fuck. God gave you that part of you. People say, no, that's the devil. No, God gave you the authority, because when you're so confident and you aim for honesty, justice, and yo, this hurts you. Whoever this is, whoever you are, this hurts you because you do things by the book, is what I heard. And this, whatever heartbreak you that has to do with family, yo, you're gonna be confident. Regain it. The lost, you're gonna gain everything you lost. And look, the ability to inspire. Uh, Whoever you are, call your energy back. Okay, and your ancestors already have this fire, like your momentum. This is happening in the spirit world. Okay, celebrate and pull that celebration in, even if you feel alone. Just know, and this mysterious, just mystery or whatever it says. Look, see when you're asleep right here, and this is what I got right now. Is I'm just from your energy. See these swords? These are thoughts that are haunting you. How do you overcome them? Before you go to bed, think of the things in the present that you're grateful for. Otherwise, these thoughts right here, they're whatever they're sending to you. Look, it's not going to work for all of you guys. You could try it, but it has to do with these emotions, and you have to be in this energy. How do you do that? You think about what you want, what you let go. I'm so grateful that they left my ass. I'm so grateful that I have new love coming in. And you picture that. And what you're doing, I don't know, you're gonna alchemize those negative thoughts. And look, see how balanced you are with these two pennies? Like, people are gonna be pissed. They're gonna, I don't know, I heard mystery. How is it, Aries, that you gained so much when they took so much from you? You had compassion for them. Some of you guys are starting to repeat what I tell you guys. When you wake up, just say, I will bless God. You promised. Your word says that you will bless those who bless me. And I will curse, you will curse those who curse me. I should not worry. I should walk with joy, happiness. That is my birthright. Yo, when you put that energy as you take every step, anybody that talks bad about you and anybody that blesses you, some of you guys are going to realize that you're going to think like when you go back on the video and you see those blank spots, they said, you're going to think, oh, I remember blessing this person when they needed something. And it's going to come back to you like, oh, wow, that's why I was blessed. And then you're going to have people that, oh my God, I should have blessed when I could have, but I doubted. And that's a person that doubts. When God gives you a download, it says, give that person. But you could have been around people that look at this guy over here. All he needs is for drugs or alcohol, or it could be, how am I going to bless a person that has already money? Those thoughts are what holds your future. blessings. They're tests. Who cares? It's none of your business what they do with the money. The moment that you feel that, especially when you have haters around you, don't be influenced. And that's going to be one of your lessons. You do what you have in your heart. And some of you guys, you're going to teach people a lesson like, bitch, I'm going to give if I want to. It's your money. Really, it's God's. That's what I heard. And you're going to be in this energy like, yo, you're going to navigate different. And make sure that you protect your chakras. Big time. See how these chakras right here are dark? But this is you fine-tuning with God in meditation. This is you in compassionate. Thank you, Lord, for everything you give me. And it's going to be lonely for some of you guys. And we have the devil here, shadow. You may feel bound in fears or unhealthy attachments. Don't, when you go for love, you're going to know now. But make sure that while you're dwelling on it, you really release. Why do I want to think about this person? Why are they coming to my mind? And then sit down and be like, yo, I released this attachment with love. I learned my lesson. Some of you guys are very blessed. You just have somebody or an entity that is holding you back. Do you know, for some of you guys, look at this. Which one are you? Which one are you? Like, don't allow distractions. Don't allow anybody else to make you believe a certain way. Like if you have people, oh, you did this and that. Sit back and say, why is this person trying to convince me a certain way? Who are you? Because, or maybe you feel like, because look, you're heartbroken or whatever caused this. It was black and white, but it's in color. You need to embrace it. Why did I go through it? Because in reality, you are this person. You have the courage. You look how much heartbreak you've been through. Look, and you're fucking lying. Like, yo, it had to happen. You wasn't born to hear, oh, let me go through this spiritual journey, not experiencing some kind of fucking hurt. And now you're looking at life with courage, love. You're not shrinking yourself, man or woman. If you're a man watching this, or even if you're a woman, this is you balancing your fucking masculine and feminine energy. You're not meant to be out here in the world. You know what? Oh, I got to protect myself. That means that you're in the energy of everybody's attacking me. You're sitting that vibration. No, right here, calm, collect, know how to use it when you need to. And some people might try you. Once you get into your spiritual balance, they're going to try you. And they're going to push and push until I heard the story of the lion. Somebody, it's on the internet where they're trying this lion, and then other people see that, or other animals see that, the lion lost its spark until it gets pissed off and it fucking runs and eats everything alive. Then let them try you. God will see and say, okay. And God will give you the green light. Okay, you see the green light back there? Okay, go for it. Kaban chingue chingue, vámonos. And those are the person that'll be like, oh, Aries was mean and aggressive. Yeah, but they didn't say why. There's a cause and effect, and somebody's gonna learn a lesson. And don't let it be you. That's what I keep hearing. Because this person, look, God has already told the devil, and they're playing acá. And the devil's gonna, oh, you guys were the ones that were fucking with Aries. No, it wasn't me. No. Vámonos a la chingada. I was watching you. That was what I got for you, Aries. That was quick. Simon, I mean. Yo, don't mess. Look, the devil's coming out with, you're going to face it big time. These are your chakras. I don't know these colors. Go check them. Maybe these are the ones you need to work on. The root chakra, your solar plex, which is your sexual energy is very important. If you like to have sex, like have sex, but with your intention where, like, I want to say something nasty, that they want you to laugh about it. Like, yo, if you're a lady and you like to fucking go down, you're holding back, and your person's like, yo, there's plenty of us guys here that will be like, come on, because you could be dealing with somebody that doesn't want to express. There's something, maybe he's having some kind of issue, and that's not to shame, but you're not here to be in that energy. If you experience any kind of a situation like that, where, oh my God, is no, don't be ashamed. Fuck that shit. I'd be straight up at the doctor. Hey, you know what? I'm having some issues. What happened? I need some fucking blue pills. The fucking highest ones. Why? Because I came here to enjoy, and nobody's perfect. Our bodies are gonna change. And I say that with love, like, never be embarrassed. And plus, I heard, like, with God, even if that happens, there's pleasure, in pleasure has a different meaning. Like, you could kiss a woman's breast, and if you have the right tongue down there, she'll squirt to where you need to wear goggles. We all have the power, and when you connect with your person that is aligned with you, the person knows how to handle you, both of you guys. See, that's why the devil wants to chain you with shame. I If that person doesn't like what you like, that's not your person. And if that person wants to talk shit, you have the ability to go back and talk shit about them, but you just kind of sit back. So yes, I don't know. This is a different, for some of you guys. If you're in that man or woman, they said, "Hi, I'm afraid because you were with a person, then they want to blackmail you. Eat out. Tell them to kick rocks." And I don't even say that word, kick rocks. But don't allow the enemy to. Hi, they're gonna say my secrets. Que se bajen a la verga. Be abundant. What they do, it'll happen to them if they leak your secrets. Like, I laugh, yo. Like, I don't know. They're saying laugh. There's people. I don't know if this is gonna. I guess for you guys, it's gonna mean something. There was a union, or you came across a person, and you could have loved this person. I mean, who doesn't? But you're dealing. Oh my God, guys! Thank you for the two. Oh, you're gonna love this one. So some of you guys, you have this love, and you're very vulnerable. And there was a person that could have took advantage, and the way they did it could have hurt you. Like, this bitch just came in here to laugh, like, and then you give it all. The way they're gonna be handled with karma, you don't even have to worry. The devil came in, and you feel kind of like a little bit embarrassed. If you only knew that was the best they ever had, and you're over here in your mind, and it's affecting your new relationship. They want you to be strong, man or woman. There's somebody that did something that could have hurt you. You know what? Ooh, that karma. They're gonna. You don't even have to worry about it. Just know that you were meant to overcome that. And the faster you laugh about it, this is like, I'm getting this picture where there's a group and they're laughing. This, we did this to you, or whatever. This came to my mind. Maybe they took pictures of you. You were drunk, and they did all kinds of shit, and it hurt you because of the people, the way they perceive you. But they were laughing, and that laughter is where this enemy is getting to you. Laugh about it. The minute that you laugh about it, trust me, I'm hearing this from your ancestors. They're pissed. That person loses the power, and the energy switch. That person is going to be shamed harder, and not because of you. It's because you took your energy, you learned your lesson. That person felt empowered like this. And trust me, that person has other people that have done that to them, and their lesson is going to be harsher. But the minute that you're still holding on, you're not allowing it. And you're, for whoever you are, the first one, you're going to send a chain reaction. Other people are going to be free because you laugh about it. And then you start to see that person shrink. Like, yo, what the fuck? Mhm. Okay, take that leap of faith. Whatever it is, know that you're abundant. And I'm going to leave it right here, because if you're stuck spiritually, you're stuck in this energy, just know they got your back. Jump. And this is not jumping the edge like some of you guys, you see this. It's take the first step. Take the first step, knowing that God has your back. You're abundant. Whether it's your ideas, whether it's a new relationship. For some of you guys, it's a relationship that could be different, racial. Look, I don't know if I can handle divorce. Like, are you really happy? Free, yo. It's already in action. You just have to decide. You were born to be in this energy and adventurous, healthy, adventurous. Okay, adventure. And if they mess with your innocence when you were young, own that shit back. Okay. So that's what I got for you, Aries. Thank you guys for your love, your share. Man, I would watch it again because I'm forgetting what the hell it is. But again, with this generosity, guys, some of you have this blessing. Like the more you give, the more you receive. Go to God on this. And it has to do with that guy that, like I said, go look at study that person that ran to Jesus and he had everything. Because in the spirit, you have everything. There's something that you just need to do, that you need to get, and that you pull that down. You're fucking amazing. Look. That's something you're gonna have to go and talk to God, because the wrong person that you deal with, trying to find out these things, they could be like, once they see what you have, thank you for the 10. Once they see what you have, like if you go to the wrong practitioner, or they're trying to block, and then you're wondering, listen to that person, listen to your body. Some of you guys, once you connect, you're gonna pull that down. And look, you see generosity. I don't know, for whoever this is, the fortune, and you have it. And the people that want to attach to you, yeah, they're in secret trying to, how do we get to you? Thank you for the 10. Protect yourself. Know that you are loved. And you're not alone. Okay? Thank you guys. I'll see you in a bit. Who do I have left? Some of you guys are dealing with Libra. And to close out, maybe you guys, something about the stars and this responsibility with this community. And again, and they want me to leave you with that. Think about it, meditate on that, rewind it, because look, you're so close, so fucking close. Thank you guys. Love you.